Now, many folks are now working from home, including kids doing their schoolwork as we continue to shelter in place. And as part of our Rebound Maryland series, WMAR2 News' Mark Roper explains how the more time kids spend online during the pandemic could possibly expose them to child predators and potential abuse.
Home should be a safe place for kids, but the sexual abuse of children could be happening unbeknownst to parents right under their own roof.
I'm a mom, there's other moms out there. We're literally handing our kid their gaming device or their tablet and being like, I need to do a work meeting, right? And there are dangers and risks from that online interaction. And we just want to make sure that parents are taking a minute to think about that.
And besides being a mom, Vanessa Milio is the executive director of No More Stolen Childhoods, a Baltimore-based nonprofit organization dedicated to the prevention of child sexual abuse.
There's also a sexual abuse that occurs where if I as an adult am manipulating a child to giving me images of themselves, and then I'm using those images either for my own gratification or to sell to someone else.
And with schools closed during the pandemic, classes have moved online, causing kids to spend more time on their electronic devices than ever before.
I wouldn't take my preschooler to the playground, sit them down, and walk away to the car and go do something else, right? So we're saying you don't hand your preschooler the laptop and say, I'll be back in an hour.
Milio believes prevention begins with keeping your kids' activities online both observable and interruptible.
And so if your child is gaming, you want to know who they're talking to in that video game. You want to know what apps they've downloaded onto their phone. You want to know who they're engaging with.
Kids spend so much of their free time sharing their personal videos and photos to social media. However, parents might want to remind them there are some things which should be kept private.
We don't want you telling that person that you think is your friend in the online world that you're in, our address. Your date of birth, those types of engagement where, again, an online predator could be pretending to be a peer of your child to gain access to that information.
So what else can you do to keep your kids safe online? Set parental controls on your kids' electronic devices and apps, as well as on your home Wi-Fi network to block your kids' eyes from inappropriate websites. And talk to your kids about the dangers of sexting. What photos are they taking, and who are they sharing them with? Reserve your kids' cell phones and devices only for use in common areas at home. And as the pandemic has families spending more and more time at home and online, these are just a few reminders how parents can not only protect their kids digitally, but emotionally.
Because that abuse that can occur, even if they weren't actually physically violated, can still be damaging and have lifelong impacts.
Mark Roper, WMAR2 News.
And for more stories to help you get through these tough times, head to our website, wmar2news.com/reboundmaryland.